Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. We're live right now on the audio podcast platform, and I know that we're live and we're speaking to many of you. I'm speaking to many of you in different countries, continents around the world. And I thank you so very much for plugging into the show on tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And so what we're about to do right now is just have a little bit of fun. On today. I'm going to call this, of course, Fun Friday. And so, listen, we're about to go live on Facebook, so please stand by. All right, guys. Hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. Welcome to everybody as you're tuning in. I'm just checking in just to make sure that our audio is good on tonight. Right now, I am in Surrey, Virginia. I'm in Surrey, Virginia right now, visiting family, and so I'm excited to be here with each and every one of you on tonight. It truly is an honor and a privilege to be with you guys. Now, remember, this show goes live every single night around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so remember, guys, we go live. We stream here for you to add value to your lives. But most importantly, the mission of the show really is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. Those are the three areas we like to focus on here. And so I welcome you here to the show, everybody. And so there are quite a few ways that you all can participate and actually engage with me tonight. A couple of ways. The first way simply is to like or love the stream as you're tuning into it right now. So like or love the stream. For those of you who are looking to really raise your influence, your ability to lead, thank you so much for tuning into the content that's shared on the timeline. Thank you so very much for plugging into the streams that we host here on the timeline as well. But look, if you're also looking to grow your income, you are in the right place at the right time, okay? Because we teach on this show, we teach you the importance and strategies that will help you to make money while you sleep. And we may talk about that just a little bit tonight, not too much, but that's what we emphasize here with the show. And so if that's something you're looking forward to accomplishing, love the stream, okay? Love the stream. Secondly, there's a comment section below, and I really appreciate it just to see who's tuning in. Appreciate for those of you, if you can definitely type in your city, your state, and your country. Okay, your city, state, and country. Let me know where you're watching from. And even as we're on this particular stream together, or even if you're catching the replay, feel free to place some comments and your thoughts below. And if you are catching the replay, go ahead and hashtag replay below the stream, okay? And for those of you on the podcast, you can actually type in the comment section near the actual player. All right. And then lastly, there's the share button. So go ahead and share this out onto your timelines, groups, fan pages, wherever you feel led to sharing it. So here's what I will talk about, and not too much in depth. Many of you know that today is Fun Friday. I kind of labeled it Fun Friday, where I wanted to ask a really, really cool question. And the question really related to, if money and time was not an issue, where would you travel to? And especially if you didn't have to rush to get back home, right? If time and money was not an issue. And I appreciate the comments that you all actually typed in there. Some of you said Bahamas. A few of you actually said Thailand as well, which is a place where I've traveled to a few times. And also, of course, going throughout Africa and several places. And so there are a couple of places on my bucket list that I still look forward to going to, like Australia. I look forward to going to New Zealand, just a couple of places, all right? But thank you so much for chiming in, all right? And so look, the topic for tonight's podcast, if I was to go to it, okay, what it really takes to accomplish any goal. But before I do that, I want to actually share this particular stream with a couple of business colleagues of mine, Okay, because I like to practice what I preach. If I encourage you all to share the stream, I'm going to go ahead and share the stream as well. And I'm more than likely going to share it to a few other places once we are finished with the live version here. But what does it truly take to accomplish goals? Let me ask you this question before I answer this. How many of you have a huge goal where you know it's going to require the help of other people to accomplish it? Is that you? Just go ahead and say me in the comment section. You know for a fact that at least one goal on your list, your bucket list, is going to really require the assistance, the support, the motivation of other people in order for you to accomplish that goal. Go ahead and comment me below. You don't necessarily have to type in what that goal is, but just let me know me below. Because there are many things. I believe that almost every goal that I have is going to require the motivation, the encouragement, the prayers, of many people in order to accomplish it. It really is. And I say this because, I don't really believe in that whole concept of being a self-made millionaire. I hear that a lot. Somebody says self-made, self-made, self-made. I don't believe in that concept because I believe that people need people. And if you're in business, if you're an entrepreneur, you needed the customers to help you to have those sales and to increase your profits to become a millionaire. So to me, there's no such thing as a self-made millionaire. I don't believe in that concept. But here is where it comes in when it comes to achieving goals, because there have been quite a few goals that I've actually been able to accomplish, and there seemed to be one common ground. 3 words: faith over fear. Go ahead and type that in the comment section. Faith over fear. Because the truth of the matter is, you might have heard it from Steve Harvey and many motivational greats out there, Tony Robbins, Les Brown, John Maxwell. I know many of you are fans of these individuals, right? But faith over fear. So a lot of people ask me the question when I go out and I give speeches on stages, and I've been on stages where there have been 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 people in the audience, right? And I've had people ask the question, well, Lakeisha, how do you go out there and just give a knockout speech? You just motivate the people. How does that even happen? Because a lot of people are scared. They're scared out of their wits. They're trying to figure out, and they're even just pushing themselves on stage. See, the truth of the matter is that every speaker has nerves because we are human beings just like everyone else. The truth of the matter is, before I go out on stage, there is a bit of nerves. Now, I would be worried if there were no nerves. Now, the reason why I say this is because if there are no nerves, then there's no, I believe that every speaker has nerves in the sense that you're trying to do your very best. You care about the words that you're about to speak and you're going to convey to the audience. You care about it so much so that you want to do your very best, and you're anxious about doing your very best. And that's the way that it should be when you're going out there, you're trying to accomplish any goals. Yeah, you may be fearful. You may be like, man, I don't know what the outcome is going to be. Some people they're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of success. They're afraid of what's about to happen after you do it. You're afraid of what the audience may think of you. You're afraid of what people may think of you if you're trying to start and get involved with that affiliate marketing business, that network marketing business. You're trying to start that online store. You're getting involved with trading cryptocurrencies and trading, just currencies, period. A lot of people are worried. They're afraid of what other people are going to think of them. But the truth of the matter is, what are you going to think of yourself if you don't? What are you going to think of yourself if you don't do it? So I say this, looking to you and I having this conversation right now. If you've been pondering over something, you're like, man, I don't know if I should do it or not. Do it afraid. Because the moment you step out there and you put one step in front of the other to seek to move closer towards achieving that goal, faith will take over. I truly believe that faith and fear cannot operate at the same time. One is going to dominate over the other. One is going to go full-fledged versus the other. Just like sometimes, not to get too spiritually minded, you can't serve two gods. You're either going to hate the one, you're going to love the other. The truth is, it's the same concept when it comes to faith and fear. Either faith is going to be taken over, or you're just going to be totally afraid to the point where you do nothing and it cripples you. But I'm going to encourage you to do and walk and move forward afraid. Move forward afraid, whatever it is. Wouldn't it be even more encouraging to know that you tried and you did not just say, you know what, I'm afraid, I'm not going to do it? Wouldn't it be great to know that you attempted to accomplish the goal? Because I believe, honestly, that God is the giver of every great and good idea. Every good thing comes from above. Every great thing comes from above. So if he gave it to you, he knew already that you can accomplish it. Just like with trials and situations in life, you wouldn't have it if God didn't believe that you can get to the other side. If you can't, get to the other side called victory, because he knows that you're going to faith it out, that you're going to see it through, that you're going to get to that other side. So when it comes to your goals, as I wrap this up, as it comes to your goals, I want you to move forward as we're preparing to conclude this weird 2020 year. Move forward. Don't let, the naysayers try to distract you or discourage you. Put one foot in front of the other. And no matter how you're feeling on the inside with those butterflies, and you might not even know what the outcome is going to be, but do it afraid, because you will be glad you did. There are people waiting for you to take action. Just like, for example, can you imagine, if I wouldn't have gone to Thailand, if I wouldn't have gone to Africa many years ago, if I wouldn't have gone to these different places, they wouldn't have received whatever they received at that time. They wouldn't be where they are today if I wouldn't have taken action. If I would have been afraid to get on a plane. Imagine that. So I want to encourage you guys, write your goals down. Whatever it is you want to accomplish, write it down, make it plain. Okay? Make sure that it's measurable. Make sure that it's realistic. Make sure that there's a time frame connected to it. But most importantly, do it afraid. Do it. Okay? Walk out those goals. Carry out those action steps to move closer and closer towards your goals. All right? And so listen, before I get out of here, I want to encourage you guys, for those of you who have been connected to me for some time, thank you so very much for plugging into the TKO Night Show. And for those of you that I've just met, maybe we've just connected today or within the last 7 days or the last 30 days, thank you so very much for accepting the friend request. And it's nice to be able to meet you virtually. And hopefully we'll have an opportunity to interact, whether it be over the phone or by way of Zoom or some other way. We'll connect and we'll get to know each other more. But for those of you we've been connected for some time, I want to let you know that there's something amazing that's coming down the pipeline, a huge project. Oh my goodness, it's a huge project coming down the pipeline. And I want to get your opinion of it. I want to see what you have to think about this amazing project that I'm preparing to launch. And I want to ask you the question, would you take a look? Okay, would you take a look for me at this huge project? They're actually going to give a sneak peek of this huge project tomorrow, Saturday, November the 28th at 2:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want to know if you would take a look. If so, okay, if you would like to take a look for me, inbox me and let me know. I'll take a look. Okay, those simple words, I'll take a look. All right, so just send me a message through Messenger in the inbox, and I'll give you information about how you can take a look and give me your thoughts about this huge project, because I do value your opinion. All right, guys, so I appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Remember, Leadership TKO Live Night Show, we're going to be going live again tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so until then, I encourage each and every one of you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everybody, and have a great day.